Hello, Durag Nation. Hello, beta testers. I regret to inform you that the Marvel's Avengers roadmap is dead. It's gone. It ain't coming back. At least not anytime soon. It's a wrap. We got this from CD Nick E. He posted this on Reddit a couple days ago after they updated about what's going on with Jane Foster and patch 2.4. Obviously, there were a lot of comments. People wondering what's going on. Where's the roadmap? Well, I got your roadmap right here. In response to this question, Nick E said, so this is a solid answer, but also kind of confirms that there was never actually a roadmap, right? All these were roadmap comments and it never existed. CD Nick E responded, I think that assumes that a roadmap's existence is a more binary thing than it is. Spoiler alert, it actually is a binary thing. There's no ambiguity. A roadmap is a roadmap. In the context of gaming, we all know what a roadmap is. We know what a roadmap looks like. There is no other thing. But I digress. If your definition of roadmap is a solid 6-month plus plan where we're ready to share with players, then no, that doesn't exist. So then yes, this person's question was, so basically it never existed because you were telling us it did, and it actually did. All right, so he continues. If your definition is the current plan of what devs will work on for the next X number of months, then yes, that's definitely existed. So he literally, well, right there, he literally said the same thing twice, but tried to frame it in a way as if it was something very much different. Remember, he said a roadmap that's a solid 6+ month plan doesn't exist. But there is a roadmap that has an undetermined number of months. Like what? But that's not really baked, especially for distant dates at that level that we're comfortable sharing it. That's sort of what's behind the updates we've done recently. If we limit ourselves to a shorter time horizon, more stuff on the internal plan reaches the level of certainty that we can talk about in the public. So rightfully, Nick E got some pushback for that comment. This person, Wild Sinatra, said, I don't mean to be snarky, but the very first 2 sentences of the February update, we know many of you have been eagerly awaiting our next formal roadmap for Marvel's Avengers. We aren't yet ready to reveal the next full roadmap. Put that in bold. Have people still expecting some type of colorful JPEG with some content update. Totally understandable if the team needs to pivot to smaller scale, brief windows of updates as opposed to entire 2022 plans, but even a 2.4 to 2.5 roadmap spotlighting upcoming content teases, Jane first look, new events, etc. will go a long way for morale. And Nick responds to his credit, yep, we set up some expectations that we're now having to reset, and I have to take the lump for that. What's up, chat? What's up, Casual Avenger? Spreading those toxic facts bright and early. That's what I do. What's up, Craig? Black King, Syria Boy. Original. What's up, FaZe? Rashawn Bass. How's everyone doing? Thank you to those that were hanging out with me for the Outriders broadcast. Now we're on to the Avengers Hate broadcast or Shield broadcast. It depends on your perspective on the game, as usual, because nuance does exist. And we got further clarification from Brian Wagner, another dev. He said this in the Discord, where in response, does this mean no roadmap at all this year? New content will be released in patch updates. And Brian responded, we're looking at talking about upcoming content in development updates like this versus a traditional roadmap like before. We'll see how that does and adjust if needed. Now, totally fine. Well, not totally fine. That's obviously a bad sign if by their own admission, they're so unsure and lack the confidence in their ability to produce content in a timely fashion that they can't make long-term roadmaps anymore, real roadmaps anymore, and have to work on a short-term basis. That's obviously a bad sign for the future. Not the best. What's up, cute little Chaos Kitty? That is, you can't say every opinion is valid. That's not how the internet works. That is true. So the issue here seems to be, once again, when it comes to Marvel's Avengers, we have an issue of communication. Marvel's Avengers communicated that there was going to be a full roadmap. What's up, Bruno? What's up, Bionic Hazard? They communicated this to Paul Tassi at the end of 2021. There will be a full roadmap for the 2022 content. That didn't happen, and they said, "Oh, we have to delay it, but it's still coming, but it's going to be early 2022." And then we got an update in February where they reiterated the roadmap's not ready. The full roadmap is not ready yet, but we're going to still bring it to you. And they've said similar things since then on podcast appearances, etc. And now, after the Jane reveal, we find out that, well, actually, it doesn't really exist. The thing we said was coming first at the end of 2021, and then in early 22. That thing we said, that actually doesn't exist. We said it was coming, but it actually doesn't exist. Because we're not confident. Apparently they have an internal roadmap, but they're not confident enough in their ability to produce content to make it a real roadmap for public consumption, which I understand. So they pivoted to this method where instead of a colorful, nice little JPEG where you get to see the content coming for the rest of the year, instead they're going to do these series of blog updates when a patch is near ready, and they'll say this is what's coming in this patch, this is when to expect this patch to come out, and here's a teaser of the thing that comes out after this patch. It's a Mandela effect. We believed it. It really did. I tend to use 5 people at most. So my issue isn't that they have to pivot. I understand they have to do what they have to do. They work within your limitations. Obviously, they are very limited. They don't have a lot of people. They don't have a lot of resources. So this makes sense for them. The problem, as usual, is the communication. You communicated to people for 4 months that a thing was coming that was not going to come. And now content creators like myself have to tell the players there's no roadmap, because even when they communicate finally that this is the new method they're doing, they didn't communicate this in an official capacity. This message from Nick E, you have to dig through a Reddit thread in the comment section to find it. This message right here from Brian Wagner is in the official Play Avengers Discord. So if you're not in the Discord and you're not in the Reddit, you don't know anything about this. You're still waiting for the roadmap. So the only way you could have known about this is if you're either following all of this or you're following a content creator. They did not make it, and they still haven't, and they're going to need to eventually make an official statement telling people this is the new trajectory for the communication rather than a traditional roadmap. They're going to be doing these blog updates. Just because they say something doesn't mean they mean it. That's definitely true, as we learned with the XP boosters. Roadmap. Yeah, fortunately, there's no roadmap, which fine. There's no don't do the roadmaps, but if you can't, but don't tell people that, and definitely don't let your moderators gaslight people and try to tell them that when they say there's no roadmap. Because I've been seeing this right around that time, people saying, well, actually the roadmap isn't canceled or isn't dead. Instead, they're just no, the roadmap is canceled, it's dead. They're not doing the roadmap, they're doing blog updates instead. We have it straight from their words. So don't let anybody try to gaslight you about it. They straight up are not doing roadmaps anymore. It's over. They're only doing these short-term blog updates now. That's the current trend of communication. There is no roadmap. It is not coming for, I don't know how long they've known it's not coming, but they've known for at least some time the roadmap they promised isn't coming, and instead they're going to pivot and do this whole blog thing. We'll let you know if we have content when we have it. Exactly. You really want another in-depth from like Matt or Death of the Game, also what the content creators saw. Just, we don't even know how much content we're getting now this year. True. So how, unless it's Miller. Miller is our guy. Probably know Jane will be doing the hero. Pretty sure at the very least it's going to be Jane and She-Hulk. Is Jane coming in 2.5? Yes. Will we have any more dev streams? Yes. What's up, Capte? As long as they keep pumping out content, not sure it matters if there's a roadmap to games to play these days. Miller is the roadmap. That's right. Miller is the roadmap. Just wanted to get that out there because I'm still seeing people on social media asking about the roadmap. When's the roadmap? There ain't no roadmap. Now, on to today. The blog today is pretty much useless. It's just linking you back to yesterday's update about Jane Foster and 2.4. But the new Hawk skin is available, and it's only 700 credits. I thought it was going to be 1,400, and I was going to pass on it. But it's actually 700. So I'm like, I'll cop that for 700. So Damien, hope Winter Soldier. The heck is wrong with Hawk? He's very negative today. But Winter Soldier's still coming. Winter Soldier comes probably the end of the year. Miller's the community manager in the roadmap. It's not exotic. Nope, it's a epic skin. It's only 700. Skin looks shiny rather than gray. It's very shiny. Apparently they used the wrong comic book when they referenced it. Still ain't getting it. Next time you're on Avengers, Lejeune, I'll be looking very closely at your cosmetic inventory. Your Hawkeye can fly now. Everybody's Hawkeye can fly to some degree. That boy's shining bright like a diamond. Guess Jay Shock was right. Yes, he was. He was trying to tell y'all. Cap June. If the support for the game ends, they have to end with Cap Marvel. But man, what it says that you thought. Yeah, I definitely don't think Captain Marvel's coming this year. Promise you're not getting it. I don't know how you think I promise you Lejeune's gonna be running around with this. I know it in my heart. You'll go fly with the skin. How do you fly with Hawkeye? You either use his intrinsic trick to fly, or you do the Mega Hive glitch where you die and replace him with Iron Man, and then you'll be able to fly like Iron Man. Look, Cap. Would you have been retired? So She-Hulk and started the only story content coming. There's no Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is probably coming next year. You're welcome. Do you think they'll ever release an expansion we have to pay for? No idea. This is what happens when Hawk becomes Moon Knight. I think that if the game goes free to play, then Yeah, we're going to start getting paid DLC, but I don't know if the game is going free to play. The only reason you would get the skin would be so Hawk can get others in the future. That's right. I'm doing this for y'all, for the Hawk culture. Game will die when Suicide Squad comes. But we all know he's not getting another. Lejeune said himself, he claims that the only skin he would get is World War Hawk if it glows. And he mentioned black suit Spider-Man, the symbiote suit Spider-Man. Also, we got new hair. Yeah, we got a different head model and new hair. Fortnite just added Moon Knight. Sure, they added Moon Knight, but also it's Fortnite. Moon Knight is going to be running around with an AR-15, doing the whoa. Is weird. You can expect Captain Marvel around the launch of Marvels. Yeah, I think that's where they're going to aim. How's the new head model? Because it is different from the original head model, in addition to having different hair. Picture looks better in the reveal than the actual game model. I like the game model. I thought it looks a lot better than I thought it would. When will Iron Man and Spider-Man's new skin? When are Iron Man, Spider-Man? Iron Man literally gets skins all the time. I don't know what the next Spider-Man one is. So like the actual head shape. The Mr. Negative, yeah. It's only 700. It is only 700. Anybody want to help me do my dailies? When will Red Hawk make it the marketplace? Probably never. I have no insider information about when skins are coming out. At most I'll sometimes find out what new skin is coming out on Tuesday before the Wednesday reveal. I have no information for you about skins. Turn on the system and run. Down to run some Avengers. Is there a discount? No discount, but the skin, they made the skin epic rarity instead of an exotic. So it's only 700. Need the Captain America Winter Soldier stealth suit. Need sunglasses. Did you play later? Yep, I'm still around. I got you. Am I going to play the Evil Dead beta? If they send it to me, I'll check it out. Not lying, you just skin plug. I'm telling you, I have no idea what skins are coming. Sometimes I get a heads up the day before. That's it. Otherwise, I have no idea for the most part. Why does Miss Marvel have a skin called Sapphire with no option to unlock? So some skins, some cosmetic items, if they're locked and you don't definitely check what it actually says. Sometimes it'll tell you where it's supposed to be available in. Some are marketplace items that currently aren't for sale. Some are in shipments. Do I play Mortal Kombat? I do not. The discount is on the Hero Challenge card, but not on actual cosmetic. I got you. Also today we got a new DLC for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Is mine still downloading? All right, my download is complete, so I got my Tiny Tina download. The Black Widow Winter Soldier. Ugh. That's Sapphire. Looks like a recolor. Which means it's probably a marketplace item that's currently not in the store. Remember, they took a lot of the recolors that weren't selling out of the marketplace. So they're gone. Rate the skin 1 to 10. I give it a 7. 6.5, 7. It's weird, but pretty cool. It reminds me of I like the aesthetic more than I guess some people, because it reminds me the first of all, it looks better than I thought they would do. But it reminds me of if anyone remembers that game of Beautiful Joe, that cell shaded look in Beautiful Joe. It reminds me of that. They have a lot of lazy recolors in this game. This definitely does not qualify as one of them, in my opinion. The Sapphire skin was for one of the... Was it the Verizon skin? I thought the Verizon skins were like the red, with the red. Not worth the wait. Don will never be satisfied. Intel. Wonder how the skin looks with Bone Shaker. We're gonna find out. If the skin was 1400, I'd give it a 4. The quality of the skin is definitely helped by the fact that it's only 700 credits. If this was exotic, then I'd be like, nah, bruh. Nah. Cell shaded Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man 2, please. Rising skins are red and white. Any other MCU skin you want? The new Thor, the stuff from the new Thor movie, Stealth's Winter Soldier, Captain America. That's it. Mainly it. You've been getting a bit more hate than usual lately. What's going on? I've been getting a lot more. Social engagement, more likes, more followers, more views. So that naturally is going to come with more hate. Also, especially people really hate it when I'm right about stuff. Like the whole Miller thing. Like they convinced themselves in their heads that I don't provide. Me and Miller have never been accurate with information about the game. That's the headcanon these people have made up in their minds, because they need something to cling to, because they have nothing going on in their lives. So so when it turns out we were all right, and not only was there Mr. Hero, but Jane Foster was indeed revealed. Well, obviously they did not take that well. People think Boss is on the payroll. Yeah, that's a popular thing. If I don't directly attack the game and call out people for just being idiots, that makes me a Crystal Dynamics employee. Think every skin in the game should be 700? I don't think so. There definitely needs to be tiers. Tier system should exist. That's why I agreed with the permanent price decrease that they made, because the pricing didn't really make sense. You had legendaries that were 1,400 credits. You had stuff that didn't make any sense that was 1,400 credits. There definitely should be a very clear tier system. You actually thought Miller was paid by CD because his leaks came when the game was at Silent Point paid content. Yeah, I never bought into that because it was ridiculous. Agent Morales just gave like I know how I have a general idea of how game development works, and they don't work with random people on their internet to leak stuff, especially when we're talking about Marvel games. Marvel games does not play around. Takedowns go to 200. Facts. New Hawk skin should have been a shipment. Yeah, I agree. The Hawkeye recolor they had for the last shipment skin was not it. This would have been much better. But I also don't mind this being 700 either. As long as this isn't exotic, I think that's fine. They actively hate Miller over there. Yeah, it's very funny. That's why it was so funny watching them just seethe when Miller was proven to be right again. Then, like, you should have saw how the subreddit was acting. The night before, like they were coming after everybody. They were downvoting people. They were coming up with conspiracy theories about Miller and how he was working with CD and how all the content creators were lying, and there was no update, there was no news, there was no, like, they were going all in the night before. And then when Miller was proven to be, when everyone was proven to be right, then they tried to move the goalposts. And I'm like, well, we don't care about Jane anyway. And actually, he wasn't really, like, shut up. Like, literally touch grass. This community is full of weirdos. Give Kyle credit. I'm not giving Kyle credit. I give Kyle credit. I give Kyle credit when he's not being unnecessarily toxic. Kyle is actually unhinged. I give Kyle credit when he comes up with actual and valid critiques of the game. I don't give him credit when he just trolls people and attacks people for attention. I don't get down with that. You can criticize the game, you can criticize the studio without personal attacks. Because he definitely wasn't like that in the beginning. If you look at his early content for Avengers, he was actually kind of an Avengers shill.
We're in the clear. Keep looking for Maestro.
He was actively defending the game in the beginning.
Yeah, we're real sticklers for not messing with the timeline.
As I predicted, your hypocrisy knows no bounds.
You just need Chosen, you mean Aqua? Yeah, where is Aqua? I mean Chosen Undead.
More trouble. Take him out. Easy picking.
Yeah, it doesn't make a point. The problem is everybody makes the same point. Like, Kyle is people who follow Kyle because they live inside of a bubble. They think that Kyle is the only person who has these takes, and that they're occupying some unique part of the internet, and they're not. Cal is not. They're not the only people who have these critiques of the game. What's up, Maximum Venom? That is the skin. I actually like it.
By rewriting history, you know damn well how risky that is.
You realize Kyle has over 3,000 hours in this game, right? Clearly he cares about it. He's just disappointed, which is understandable. If everyone's honest with themselves, this game was a disappointment. He just took it too far.
That's a knockout. This is the Storm Morales told us
He spent 3,000. Yes, 3,000 hours. More than 3,000 hours.
Another group down. Maestro's got to be close. Based on that broadcast, Maestro should be up ahead. Well, here goes nothing.
It makes perfect sense to be disappointed in the game, but you don't have to behave, like a child. I don't even have that many hours in this game. And I actually regularly cover it. I have over 1,000. I have over 1,000 hours in this game. He has more than double the amount of hours that I have in the game. $3,000 hours of Taskmaster. I have not spent that much time in any game either. Well, I think about the new Outriders. The broadcast that we covered was amazing. As soon as the Outriders broadcast was over, I did this on stream. I went right to the PlayStation store, and I bought the expansion. For pre-order, $35 with the PlayStation Plus discount. I'm looking forward to it. June, you got 2K something. He has more hours than Lejeune, who he calls a shill, by the way. That's crazy. He said that wasn't true. There's literally a screenshot of it, so I don't know what to tell you. You're saying someone is impersonating Kyle? Someone has his exact same account. June's in his villain art. How many hours y'all think TJ Henderson's got? Easily 10.
Okay, let's go home before we jinx this somehow.
He swears he's playing for evidence. He doesn't have to play for evidence. He has plenty of people in his community that will happily provide him with evidence. He doesn't have to play the game at all if he doesn't like it and he hates it. He could just not play. He just not cover it. He could just stop covering it since he hates it, apparently, and doesn't think it's going to get better. Or he could just let other people send him clips, which he encourages people to do.
Great work, everyone.
They gave us Ultimate Thor. You would never complain. I wouldn't make that a habit. Still complain. Increase willpower. This kind of sucks. Gameplay that has more than 1,000 hours. Batman Arkham. What do y'all think about Jane Foster? The general consensus from obviously we've been talking about Jane Foster for a while because I've been looking at Miller's coverage of the mystery hero thing and included that after he announced who the hero was. You have people who like Jane Foster the character, look forward to playing her. You have people who don't like Jane Foster at all and don't want to play as and want someone else. You have people that are just glad that we're getting a playable hero. Out of all the potential mystery heroes, I'm glad it was Jane, and I'm not too worried about it. You gonna get it? Nice. Yeah, I'm so glad it wasn't Yelena. You hate Jane. Yeah, like I saw people asking for Moon Knight, and I'm like, bro, he can't even fly. Like, if they made Moon Knight as an Echo hero, he would basically just be Captain America with Black Panther's throwing animation, but without the shield. Like, I was not looking forward to that at all. I know people don't like Jane or whatever, but I'd rather it be a flyer who's Thor. Thor is very fun to play. So Jane's going to be very fun to play, and she can fly. We need more flyers.
AIM insists on arming their scientists. I'd almost feel bad punching them if they weren't complete egomaniacs.
Want to play as Moonlight? Just get a solo game called Batman Arkham Knight. That's probably just because it's too strong. Moonlight can glide though, but they don't have any gliders in this game, and gliding isn't flying. Those are would be dope. I mean, yeah, but obviously that's not happening. They're not giving us they're not. People were asking for vehicles, and they shot that down. Don't say Moon Knight because they literally, bro. Like, if you were like, that's another thing. Like, I understand, you know, MCU is a important part of the success of Marvel, but if you weren't suggesting this character come to Marvel's Avengers before their MCU project was released, I don't want to hear from you about it. I'm not taking your feedback. I don't care. Like, I don't want to hear about it. Especially if you're going to criticize them about it. Like I did not, like, I've been following Avengers I've been playing this game and following it for a while. Nobody asked for Moon Knight until March. I didn't start seeing an uptick until March. All of a sudden, oh my God, why doesn't Marvel's Avengers have Moon Knight in March of 2022? Come on, get out of here. Marvel's Avengers was in development since 2015. You didn't care about Moon Knight until 2022. I don't want to hear from you. Doom stream is good for your mental health. His Call of Duty streams give me life. Half of the people asking for Moon Knight have not heard of him before the show. Facts. Vision can fly, but you don't remember hearing about him being in the game files. I believe he was in the original. It'll be fine if they just made Bader play Bill skin. You didn't want Moon Knight, still don't want. Fact. I never cared about Moon Knight. Can you say something? Yes, you can, Aqua. I mean, Chosen Undead. I don't know why I called you Aqua. You're definitely not the same person. Wink, wink. Give us Dr. Strange. You're not Aqua? Sure, Jan. Sure. What did you want to say, not Aqua? Aqua's innocent. This is definitely Aqua. This is definitely Aqua. You had your chance to prove Aqua's innocence, and you did not. You had plenty. I gave you plenty of opportunity to prove Aqua wasn't you, and you declined. I don't hear it. Where is Aqua? I haven't heard from him all day. Coincidentally, I have not heard from Aqua all day. And now all of a sudden, Chosen Undead pops in. I don't think that's a coincidence. By the way, appreciate you for that reset, for that rejoin, Jav. My man. Invite to the stream. You already had your chance, bro. It's over. It's over for you. Best Interest of Moon Knight was back with the original Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. Who do I want in the game? The same person I've been saying for like a year now. Give me Doctor Strange. As far as like for Aqua accounts, I think Aqua has like at least 30 alts.
Message originated from this forest. Records show there's a decommissioned AIM base here.
Just a building.
If you think Aqua, I already invited you to party chat last time, and you said no. You're done now. Your entertainment value has disappeared.
I begin to suspect AIM never left this place.
This game is still alive. Matthew, you realize you come here like every week with the same question? Yes, you're well aware the game is still alive because you literally come to the stream every week and ask the same question. You know it's still alive, and you love that it's still alive. You can admit that you love the game. It's okay. We know you love the game. We know this is your favorite game of all time.
Let's check it out.
It's okay to admit it. There's no shame in loving Avengers.
Jarvis?
I'll scan the document and get answers.
Did they actually reveal the roadmap? What's up, Oscar? If you missed the beginning, I basically outlined, for those that missed it, there is no Marvel's Avengers roadmap coming. It has been canceled. It's dead. It's not happening. They have instead pivoted to development updates via blog, which just like what they did with patch 2.3, and that's what they're going to be doing going forward. There will be no year-long roadmap like they've done before.
Yes. Either they're part of AIM or some kind of radical offshoot.
It's a skeleton crew. This game is definitely not Anthem because Anthem was shut down before it got any content. Avengers has been getting content for 2 years.
There's the entrance.
Anthem was a big L.
Another trap. Destroying the nearby transformers should bypass the security systems and allow us access.
The Anthem comparisons were valid like at launch, but after it became clear that Avengers wasn't getting shut down for 2 years, like it's like we need a new comparison. I didn't even pay $7 for the colors recolor. Black and white are colors. Last I checked. You racist. How do I feel spending money in a game? I feel like people can spend money however they see fit. Obviously, I'm not the average player. I create content from the game. And when I spend money in this game, I can use it as a tax write-off. I also have more information on the long-term prospects of the game than the average player. So I have no problem spending money on something when I'm inspired to do it. I'm not going to just buy a skin just because I can, but if I think it looks cool and it's reasonable, I'll pick it up. Player cries for unique Hawk skin, but criticizes Hawk skin when it drops. Seems about right. You want a comparison? You say Marvel Heroes? Yeah, that's probably closer. What's up, Yardrat? Appreciate you stopping through. Do I hate seeing you in the chat? I literally don't care if you come into the chat or not. You're free to come in, and as long as you're not breaking the rules, do what you want. I just think it's I just think it's kind of funny that you just come in with the same shtick, but everyone's got their gimmick. You come in here every week, clearly loving Avengers, but pretending that you don't. We have someone that comes in here asking about, bestiality. We have Chosen Undead who comes in here being butthurt about Elden Ring jokes and asking for a debate. Everyone has their thing. Could you join? Well, we can't invite anyone until after this is over, but we do have a spot open. You're pretending, because if you really thought the game was dead, there would be no reason for you to be here, especially not every week.
You got lucky, but I've covered our tracks. You'll never find us. Take that bet.
I pity you. In league with an imposter.
This is not that unique, to be honest, just a negative effect on the skin that's in the game already with new hair. La hater spreading his la hate. Every once in a while, I gotta come together, check down a Kyle show. Have you ever farted in your microphone to hear what it sounds like? I have not. Because I labeled a video saying it's dead. Nope, I did not say the game was dead. Read the title, my friend.
Nice.
Slowly.
We'll analyze these readings ASAP. I can't tell you how valuable this data is.
Slowly. What does the title actually say? All right, we got one spot open. What was your PSN, Arian? Yeah, I'm not farting into my microphone. The video is not Yeah, it's not the video. My videos are never labeled the game is dead, especially not this particular video. But yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care if you want to come in here and have your gimmick. I'm just wondering why. But you don't come here and ask me questions about the game. Now you're running away. I'm saying you can everyone has their thing. I'm just generally asking why you're doing this particular gimmick. You don't have to lie about it. We all clearly see what you're doing. I'm just generally curious why you feel the need to come in every week and say and ask if the game, say that you thought the game was dead. The Go 284. You didn't come up. That's supposed to be a 0? You didn't come up. It says you're not here, my friend. The title indicates the Marvel's Avengers ending. The title, what's up, Donnie Jones? No, it's not. The title, which you're not reading on purpose, says that the roadmap is dead, because it is. The title does not say Avengers is dead. The title very specifically says the roadmap. The thumbnail specifically shows the roadmap. So, yeah. If you can't, your PSN is Clint Buster. All right. People can't read. You say roadmap. It literally says it in the title. Read the full title. It says the roadmap is dead. It had the thumbnail has the roadmap in it. The very beginning of this video talks specifically about the roadmap not coming out. It has quotes from the devs showing you that the roadmap is not coming. Could not be more clear. We don't need a roadmap. I disagree. A live service game 100% needs a roadmap. But unfortunately, Marvel's Avengers is not in a position to do that, which is why they had to pivot. So that is Clint Buster. This is a terrible name, by the way. Imagine saying this game doesn't need a roadmap, you wild. Where Jane Foster in a few weeks. He said a few weeks. He said a few weeks. Yo. Jane Foster in a few weeks, bruh. Are you what? Are you okay? He said a few weeks, bro. What? No. Holy. This man said a few weeks, Jane Foster. Imagine being that lost. Holy. Oh, holy. Holy, this chat. This man said a few weeks. Hey, yo. 2-4 ain't even coming in a few weeks. Holy. You're just speculating. You ain't doing it right, my friend. This man said a few weeks. Bro, they literally said Jane comes in 2-5. 2-4 is coming sometime in May. They're so unsure of when even 2-4 is coming out. They just said in May, sometime in May. And you're saying She-Hulk in a few weeks? You're saying Jane in a few weeks? You mean months? What? Like what? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You guys see my rumors, bro. The first thing you came in, bro. Stop capping, Matthew. We caught you in 4K, bro. Stop capping. You did not pop in this chat and ask me about Ultron. You did not pop in this chat and ask me about Loki. You popped in this chat and said, "Isn't this game dead?" Less than 7 weeks. This man said a few weeks. Now, this man went from a few weeks for Jane Foster to less than 7. Are you okay? June is not a few weeks. It is April 21st, my friend. June is not a few weeks away. June 1st is currently more than 4 weeks away. We're getting 4 new heroes this year, though. Are we? Are we? Just stop being negative about the game. Stop being positive about the game. What? What? Let's see. I count Jane Foster as 1. She-Hulk is 2. That's basically going to be the summer. And then Winter Soldier is going to be maybe 3. Captain Marvel is definitely not coming this year. Let's be honest. That's going to be like 2023, if at all. Where's the 4th one? Captain Marvel is definitely not coming this year, my friend. True believer indeed. Am I seeing Love and Thunder? Absolutely. Captain Marvel is confirmed to come this year. Captain Marvel isn't even confirmed to be coming to the game. Captain Marvel has not even officially been announced yet. She's behind Winter Soldier and She-Hulk in the pecking order. She ain't coming out, bro. Even Miller doesn't think Captain Marvel is coming out this year. 6-man Thanos raid, imagine. You think Jane Foster, July, She-Hulk, September, Winter Soldier, November, December. That's conservative. You don't have to keep asking if you can join. Like whenever we have an open spot, I'll try to get new people in. Yeah, she's part of the list. We know they're working on her, but she's not coming out this year. Marvel's Avengers is so incapable of committing to long-term plans. They had to cancel roadmaps. Appreciate that sub, JoJo. Like, they can't even commit to a long-term roadmap, and you're talking about 4 heroes, including an expansion. Come on, bro. Let's be realistic here. Let's be a little realistic. Because you also said Jane Foster was a few weeks away, which, holy. Why stop before? Let's aim for 18. Unreal 5. Why not? Wait, you think I'm confused. You think the reason why they're not doing a roadmap is because they're confident they can produce 4 heroes this year? What are you talking about, bro? If they were confident they could get 4 heroes out, they would have a roadmap. What? Captain Marvel is confirmed. She's confirmed to exist in the universe. That's not how confirmations work. Doctor Strange and Loki are also in the Marvel's Avengers universe. That doesn't mean they're coming out this year. That's not how confirmations work. When a character is confirmed, it means Crystal Dynamics has officially made an announcement that, hey, this character is coming to the game. That's a confirmation.
Feeling pretty crappy.
You're making fun. I'm making fun of. It's one thing to be hopeful. It's another thing to just be completely detached from reality, my friend. Like, yeah, I have no problem. If people want to be hopeful for the game, they're more welcome to do that. But saying something as ridiculous as Jane Foster is coming in a few weeks, that has to get pushed back, bro. That's silly.
Now listen.
Well, that sounds fake, but okay.
All right. I'm secretly telepathic and choose to use that power only for excellent gift giving and not any.
Like, you're not being hopeful. You're saying things. You're making statements of fact that aren't true. There is a difference. You're with Donnie, Captain Marvel, a few days away. Like if I sat up here and said Scarlet Witch DLC coming in a few weeks, that's not me being hopeful. That's me blatantly saying false information. Like if I said 6-player Thanos raid is 6 hours away, that's not me being hopeful. That's me spreading misinformation because of how over the top ridiculous that is. Do I know when the next cosmetic discount? I have no information on their calendar of discounts. I don't only know about discounts when they're in the marketplace. So I know when Jane is dropping. Yes, Jane is dropping in exactly 3 hours. Jane is a few hours away. Only a few hours away from Jane Foster. What? What do you mean? What do you mean June or July doesn't count as a few hours away? Of course it is. So like what? No roadmaps, only small updates. Correct. King to Conquer Omega level threat coming tomorrow for patch 77.32. I'm very relaxed. Do you see me laugh? Do we see all of us laughing? We're very relaxed. We appreciate that, Donnie. That's some good comedy. Few hours plus new PS5 crash fix. I hear it's 20 minutes to drop in Phoenix. Oh, really? Oh, snap. I gotta get ready. I thought the House of M update was coming. I didn't know they were adding Phoenix too. Is Asgard coming with Jane Foster? Definitely not. From what I know about the Jane Foster DLC, it's basically going to be like Spider-Man's hero event.
Okay.
Her appearance, her story is going to be mainly told through intel files. Maybe you'll get a slideshow, a cutscene or two. Does anyone know how to play with friends without getting kicked? I've not been kicked yet, so I don't know. About to hop back in the wave pool, catch up with everyone. Appreciate you, Uncle Casual. Black Knight coming in patch 5.8 with Castle Raid. Heard X-Men dropping tomorrow. Holy. Donnie, the more you don't embrace the meme, the harder people are going to meme you. That's just the nature of the internet. Have a sense of humor, my friend, or it's just going to get worse. I'm sorry to break it to you. Superman coming next week. They literally revealed yesterday. Yeah. That's why it's very funny you said she was a few weeks away. Because even 2.4 isn't a few weeks away. That's why it was so funny. They said 2.4 is coming out in May. 2.3 didn't come out until the last week. They haven't even done a blog explaining in depth 2.3. They said they were going to do streams, blogs. You're talking about a few weeks. People came today just awesome. That is a Sadot the Gamer chat, bro. I get the funniest people from the community. Am I not reviewing with Doom? No, we usually do that on Wednesday, but no review this week. As someone who hasn't played a raid, is it hard to complete? Only if you and your teammates don't know how to do it, and if you run into a lot of bugs, and if your builds are bad. What do I think about the Moon episode? I don't like the cliffhanger. But they potentially took it in an interesting direction, but definitely wasn't feeling exactly the ending. You're part of the positive Avengers community. I'm aware. People definitely call that part of the community something different. but we'll go with positive. Any news on the next shipment? Nope. You can pre-order Jane Foster now, get her in a few weeks while supplies last. Lack of communication makes the raid unnecessarily difficult. Yeah. You truly you only need communication for like 2 parts of the raid if everyone knows what they're doing. But if you have people that, you know, aren't able to breeze through it, it can be kind of a pain. Goku coming in patch 6.9. 7-day roadmap today. Roadmap never. The hippo at the end of Moon Knight, that will give me nightmares for years to come. The Person of Jane, you also get Hog and Valkyrie as side character. Oh, that's a bargain. Your Hawk flies. Yeah, I saw someone play the raid. They had their whole team did the Mega Hive glitch, so they could all fly. It was pretty funny. Donnie, don't take it to heart. It happens. You done been roasted here before. But like, it's all funny. Yeah, it's not a video. That's what I'm telling Donnie to like relax. Like he needs to relax. Like the more you don't embrace the meme, the worse it gets. One Punch Man 200.5.
Well done, Avengers. I will endeavor to uncover more available vaults.
Every game has glitches. He's literally doing the thing. He really is a walking stereotype. I love it. I feel like Donnie's actually memeing. He has to be. Hawk Charge jump patch to 1000.1. Quicksilver dropping tomorrow. Why won't Square Enix post support be done? Because they don't have many options. Their latest attempt at a live service game, Babylon's Fall, was a massive disaster. As long as they can keep raking in some skin sales with Avengers, they'll keep it around. You've been banned by someone for defending the game. Everybody's been banned. I mean, based on how you've been in this chat, I'm sure it was more to the story. But everybody gives us banned for something in someone's chat at some point. Black chat for later today. Don't I remember you? I do remember you, Donnie Jones. We were both in Jay Shock Blast's chat recently, and you had something to say to me. I very much remember. You have a reputation actually around the community. You miss Superman and Lois. Back. Ben 10 update in 2 hours. Yeah, after this one, we'll switch out. We'll switch out, get some new people in. You got banned by one of my mods, but you're still here. How's that possible? Did you make an alternative account? Or were you banned by one of my mods while they were moderating some completely different stream? Because I know Aqua is a moderator over on Doom's channel as well. Ezra Miller is the best Flash of the universe.
Hey folks, it's Steve.
Ezra Miller must really love prison.
So, we've got a situation on our hands, and Dr. Pym has asked me to pitch in and help with the ops in this mission.
You made an alt account to get back in? Well, you're making good use of it.
We think it might be another version of Abomination.
The new Superman movie would be awesome.
Isn't something that
Depends on who's making it,
that's where you come in.
who's in it.
The Avengers are happy to assist, Theo.
Banned because you were enjoying the game. I guarantee you, Donnie, you were not banned for enjoying the game. I guarantee it. I promise you, there is more to the story. I noticed this a lot.
We're landing at the outskirts of the facility. Be careful
Somebody
on your approach.
somebody will get banned from a chat or a forum, and they'll be like, I'll understand. I was just being completely perfectly innocent and I never did anything. Appreciate the sub, Stephen. Welcome to Rag Gang. Donnie is an Aqua alt. How many alts does this man have? Possible day when Ezra wasn't a good pick. Yeah, definitely was not fond of Ezra in the Whedon cut. Grant Gustin is my one true Flash.
There they are.
But if CD as Rockstar skins, I think they already did. I know Thor has a rocker theme skin. At least.
The guard post is unaware of our presence in the area, but the path to the entrance is very narrow. Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
Easy picking.
So Wavy, how you doing? Going great. As already acting like Reverse Flash. There's a theory going around that the Reverse Flash is altering the timeline to make Ezra Miller go crazy. And I believe it. Heard we're getting Winter Soldier next week. That's right. Winter Soldier dropping Monday.
Because the gamma process mutates DNA.
Hydra Raid.
The clone we're looking for was never human in the first place.
It's going to have Red Skull.
All monster.
It's going to be awesome.
The opposite for Inhumans. We still got to be exposed to Terrigen to activate.
Now Donnie is embracing the meme. This would be awkward if Gus was in the Flash movie with different Iris. Bring her along too. I don't care. She's fine. First Flash, one of the most petty villains though. Alright, Captain. Haters, shills, everybody appreciate you. Facts. We love all of you. Haters and shills alike. They honestly need to just cancel the Flash movie. Like when the star of your movie is probably going to be in prison when the movie comes out, like I feel like you gotta reverse course. Like they delayed the movie pretty far out. They still have time. They don't need to lose any more money. What's up, Dante? TV Iris is hiding in movie Iris. Facts. 100%. Ezra is down tremendous. Bro, Ezra literally cannot stay out of jail. They let Ezra out a few weeks ago, and Ezra's right back in for assault. That's getting clean. I like it. It's definitely not for everybody, but I like it. Especially since it's only $7. And I know Lejeune secretly likes it.
Is there anything in Aim's database on how this clone might differ from the original? Other than programmed obedience and increased aggression, their notes...
Dizzy would have been dropped. Let's not be so sure. I'll tell you, we're gonna see Lejeune running around with negative Hawk.
Thank you for participating in this.
How do you feel about the Johnny Depp case? Furious.
The data I'm about to gather will be most informative.
You're bluffing.
Completely ridiculous that Johnny Depp had his career wrecked and Amber Heard got all these opportunities when she's literally been abusing him, and he's had to fight for years just to get people to take him seriously. Like, I posted the audio that they played in the court case where she's literally justifying hitting him because she doesn't remember using a closed fist. Like, she's an actual sociopath. And Warner Brothers knew this. Still put her in Aquaman 2. It's total BS. Donnie never heard of the show. I think Donnie is falling apart. You're doing so well, Donnie.
Sounds a little too unprofessional, but that was intense.
You're doing so well.
No joke. You all did an awesome job.
Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it, Donnie.
Taking notes. It's probably not the last time we see one of Aim's clone nasties.
Ew, precision. Don't make the big body come back. Is the path to 175 coming in 2.4 or 2.5? It's coming in 2.4. Where I did. Walking Dead. All right. Hope it's used there for millions of dollars. Absolute. Babatunde. Jane dropping in Lejeune. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Elite Raid, we'll see. I usually don't feel like playing the Elite Raid on stream or in general, especially since I got the characters that I wanted the 175, because something always goes wrong on stream. Like right now, I can't even invite people to the game. They literally won't let me invite anyone. Yeah, I saw the announcement for Moon Knight coming to Fortnite. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I saw Moon Knight dancing, and I'm like, and I immediately don't care. The review yesterday was no kind of roadmap. It was a blog. Moon Knight dancing completely ruined any enthusiasm that I could have possibly had. Y'all Fortnite people got it. Am I about to raid? Definitely not. With this group. We do have one spot open. Yeah, it's not a roadmap. It's a blog where they said there's a patch coming next month and a new hero coming sometime after that. That's not the roadmap. That only raised with 122 Captain Americas. Screw. So I think she'll have 3 times Valor. That's a good question. I don't think Thor, when they talked about it, it didn't sound like something they necessarily wanted to do to that degree, but they never bothered to change it. I'm guessing she might get a boost to Valor, you know, or they'll just bring down Thor. There's been any new tweaks to my raid setup? Not really. Character reveals happen in Roadmite. Actually, Miller revealed in a tweet that Jane Foster was coming. The Illuminati were sent a graphic. They were sent the heads up the day before. It's not a roadmap because it only covers one update with any real detail, and it teases the one after. The roadmap, as everyone actually knows, is more than just 2 things. If they had posted in the blog a graphic that showed 2-4, Jane Foster, She-Hulk, and Winter Soldier, that would be a roadmap with months attached to it. But they didn't do that because it's not a roadmap. They deleted his Black Falcon. Miller doesn't work at CD, but he has a source that does. And that source told him they were working on another character, and that character was Jane Foster. All right. We'll do one raid with a Hawk. And I'll just run Hawk. Why do we need a roadmap exactly? We need a roadmap exactly because this is a live service game. In particular, it is a live service game that has released roadmaps previously and specifically promised they would be releasing a roadmap this year. And all healthy games that are live service are able to provide roadmaps because it's a sign that they have future content coming and are confident that they can produce that future content. When you can't do that, it tells the players that you aren't confident in your abilities to produce future content.
Just trying that out. Sydney Gaff Levine here, hoping you'll take a look-see at a staging base an Abomination clone is currently calling home.
Even J Shock Blast doesn't want a roadmap.
So I may not be a gamma scientist, but I
And?
designed the Quinjet you're flying in, and many of the technological marvels that AIM borrowed from S.H.I.E.L.D. Plus, Jarvis...
J Shock Blast is fine that
helping me every step of the way.
that this is their method of communication, but he's not gaslighting people like you are.
Oh, Gaff is fine.
He's very clear that J Shock Blast is very clear what the roadmap is dead. It's canceled. It's over. They're doing something else entirely. You're trying to pretend like they're still somehow doing a roadmap when they're clearly not.
Our intelligence agrees with this assumption.
Did I dismantle exotic? Yeah, all the exotics I got today were awful. All the exotics I got for Hawk have been terrible.
Okay. Giving you instructions.
The one piece I'm looking for on Hawk,
There is a scouting unit ahead.
I can't even get from the missions that I'm playing right now. I'm looking for a Tachyon Surge piece for Hawk in the melee slot that has Gamma on power attacks. But I did not get it from the Tachyon Rift. Oh look, it's Aqua. Showing, I've been talking to your alt accounts today. Great to see the Love and Thunder skins. Yeah, some of those fits look pretty fire. Tachyon Rays, no, it's but I am looking for the Tachyon Surge perk. I want the exotic version in the slot 1. You're ready to if I want. You got finals next week. Aqua's growing up. Yeah, it's finals now. What's good with chat today? Aqua set his bot accounts loose. They're acting a fool.
Wow, you are very good at this. You are incredible.
Does Chosen have finals too? Coincidentally, I believe Chosen Undead also has finals. They have monsters of their own. Your bots have sentience. You see, when Aqua noticed his Chosen Undead account wasn't going anywhere, he had to join under his name. Facts. What's up, Deeper Depth? Yeah, notice how Chosen Undead mysteriously stopped posting, and then Aqua pops up. Coincidence? I think not.
As a means of evacuation after what happened with A-Day. To see it be used as a weapon? Sorry.
I believe if anyone could
I think it's very interesting timing, Aqua.
the Avengers.
Thank you.
We have Chosen Undead here that he leaves, and Donnie comes in on his alt, acting a fool. And now we have Aqua just pop in here after Chosen Undead leaves. No, Chosen Undead was literally here. Funny note, he came in and said Aqua was innocent. First thing he said, Aqua was innocent. Very curious.
That's
You're asking me to be grateful. I'm asking you to touch grass. Just a little bit. Just a tip.
Enemies must be defeated.
Just the tip of a blade. See how you like it. I think you'll enjoy it. Grass can be very therapeutic. Aqua day one for real. I don't know how Aqua finds the time. Drop the whole box. Salad and wings. Aw. That's always devastating. Drop all your food on the floor.
Look, this is the extent of my expertise. I didn't work in bioengineering. I could explain the science of it.
They have multiple shell accounts.
Application, not theory.
I believe the Avengers are very familiar with Abomination and his...
Donnie's condition is very serious. He may have to eat the grass to cure himself. I did hear of a good recipe for a smoothie involving grass. If that'll help. So you're just not stuffing the grass directly in your face. You can scoop up the grass and put it in some kind of, smoothie. Or if you have a juicer, you can juice the grass. Throw in some yogurt, some juice. Maybe some protein powder. Really, get them vitamins and minerals. This is a very serious diagnosis. I suggest you take it seriously, Donnie. Add grass as part of your diet. I think it'll help you. Aqua is a doctor. Aqua is studying to be a doctor. Very good for the digestive system. Wasn't Andy a grass connoisseur? He was. Grass and pennies.
Abomination is a lot scarier than I thought. AIM can build giant robots.
Do I think Captain Marvel will come with an expansion just like Wakanda? Well, Wakanda wasn't an expansion, but yes, I think Captain Marvel will come with a DLC that they label an expansion. Monstrous Mobile Crash. Did I know she was a clown? That's some crap. Let's see. Do one more. Also highly advise you to stop going to clown school. Absolutely agree with Aqua there. Clown school is a definite waste of money. I would advise against it. Take off the makeup, definitely take off makeup, especially when you're sleeping. It's really bad for your skin if you don't take all the makeup off. It's not hard to ignore what you don't like. Well, you don't like me, Donnie, and you're having a hard time ignoring my stream. So I think it is hard to ignore stuff you don't like sometimes. How's Donnie still going at it? Because Donnie is not employed. Hopefully they use whatever time the game has left to add some new hub worlds like Asgard, the free home world. Now I don't know exactly. I know it's not anything like that, but I think the new hub in Captain Marvel might be a base on the moon or something. The moon base that I've been hearing about in the game files. So it might be like a Substation Zero type of hub, but in space. We'll do an elite raid after. We'll try to do an elite raid after. Why not? Has anyone heard news about the roadmap? Yep, we covered that at the beginning of the stream. There is no roadmap. The roadmap is canceled forever, or at least in the foreseeable future. There is no roadmap coming. It's over. It's done. It's over. No roadmaps. He made an alt.
Avengers, secure that super weapon at all costs.
See if I get that Tachyon melee piece with Hawk. Why is this profile picture jacked with clown makeup? Great question. Roadmap got me too.
Hey, buddy, you got another one of those fancy explanations?
Of course, you're witnessing a form of electromagnetic radiation. The energy fluctuations are very alarming.
We're definitely in the right place.
Yeah, the roadmap has definitely been canceled.
Yeah, modesty isn't exactly part of Dean's vocabulary.
Need to find God. Need to attend the Kanye West Sunday service.
The energy signature originates far underground. Hands indicate the presence of a facility deep below.
Right, how do we get there?
For the tech melee, divide payload with perk breaker would be ridiculous.
Yeah, that Dean looks way worse.
Yeah, I don't have a perk breaker on Hawk. I barely played a raid with him. Aqua's a preacher. This is true. Aqua does preach at the Kanye West Sunday service. Smash. Hope. We got if by a small glimpse of the roadmap you mean we got confirmation that there is no roadmap, then yes. We did get that yesterday. We got a blog explaining that the next patch is coming out in May, and that after that patch will be a new playable hero. You invited Kim? I bet you didn't take him up on that.
Always a thorn in my side.
Monica, you're on the wrong side of history.
You're new? Wow, you're very new. A roadmap is in gaming. A roadmap is when a game, usually by providing a infographic, gives you a content blueprint for the rest of the year. A roadmap can be a 6-month roadmap of content, a year-long roadmap of content. Some games have done a 5-year roadmap, but it's just a content outline of what is coming to a game. Roadmaps are a thing. Cyberpunk had a roadmap. Destiny has roadmaps. Even Dying Light 2 had a roadmap. Roadmaps are a thing. Don't let anyone guess. The one thing I'll tell you about the roadmap thing is, one, just to once again confirm, Avengers is not having a roadmap, and two, don't let defenders gaslight you or devs gaslight you into believing anything else other than the truth. A blog explaining what patch they're coming out next month is not a roadmap. They have in fact canceled the roadmaps. This is confirmed by the devs themselves. A roadmap is a common thing across the gaming industry that successful games do. Avengers has been doing roadmaps before, and they did promise that they would be doing one before pivoting. So don't let anyone gaslight you into believing otherwise. That is the reality.
Got eyes on the enemy.
I'm detecting an additional energy surge in the room ahead.
Last year, you mean the last year's roadmap? You mean the roadmap that had recycled events, the Spider-Man hero event, which was not a DLC but a hero event that only one platform had access to, and a raid and a nameplate? Yeah, I would say people were disappointed by that output. The reality is still that Avengers canceled the roadmap because they weren't confident that they can deliver long-term content. What Hulk skin is this? This is the latest Hulk skin that is in the marketplace right now.
What in the world?
Get me into the system and I'll see what we're dealing with.
Cyberpunk isn't live service, but Cyberpunk still had a roadmap. Cyberpunk is not a live service. First of all, most games are live service, even when they say they're not these days. So let's, be clear. Let's not play semantic games like some of the developers like to do. Because the problem is that because developers have abused the concept of live service, it has a very negative connotation. So developers have been shying. Some developers have been shying away from that label. But if a game is truly not a live service game, it means it is one and done. That's not what we're getting now. If your game, like Outriders, I like Outriders. It's technically not a live service game, but the first week it was getting balance patches. It's gotten constant patches.
What did you do?
It got a free DLC update, and now it's getting a paid Destiny style expansion. It has emotes. It has an emote wheel. It has cosmetics, though not paid stuff in terms of cosmetics. But it's technically not a live service game. It just does everything like a live service game without the promise of being one. So let's not try to be technical when technically Cyberpunk kind of is doing that same thing. Yeah, it's not a live service game, but we're releasing a roadmap We're releasing updates. We're releasing new content. We're doing patches, but it's a finished game. Like, come on. Come on. Come on now. You're glitched. Welcome to Avengers. Division 2, I believe it is. For sure. Borderlands, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, live service.
Barriers are down. Well done. The containment cube is susceptible to damage.
What's happening?
How do I know we're not getting Captain Marvel this year? Because of how slow they are at releasing updates.
What is going on?
The cosmic energy contained within the
They're so they have so little confidence in their ability to produce content in a timely manner. They literally canceled the roadmaps altogether. We're almost in May, and the first actual content patch isn't coming out until maybe June. And you're expecting them to throw in, what, 3 more heroes after this? Including an expansion? They're not even by the way, by their own admission, they're not even done with... They're not even done doing Jane Foster. Like, she's not actually finished yet, according to them. So if they're not even finished working on Jane Foster, you expect them they're going to also be finished with She-Hulk, and be finished with Winter Soldiers DLC, and be finished with Ultron, and be finished with Captain Marvel. Like, it's not happening. If they had more people, sure, but they don't.
Where are you? I'm in the time bubble. The cube is doing these weird psychedelic.
You don't think Jane Foster was playing? She wasn't. We heard that directly from Miller.
Yeah, thanks. Head's out of that. Hold on. Hey, I can see you. What? How? There's this weird rift and
Was there people on Tomb Raider? Yeah, they had their team has been split up. You have some working on Tomb Raider. You have some working on Perfect Dark. Kind of bugs does everyone think Jane Foster will come with? Great question. Maybe she'll have Thor's voice lines. I'm thinking Disappearing Hammer. They're hiring new people, but most of those people are going to Tomb Raider. They're hiring a new community. I know they're looking for a new senior producer for Avengers and a new senior community manager. It would be nice to see Marvel push more into this game. Oh, I think Marvel has done more than enough. Cape glitch, Harry glitch, Thor's dialogue. That sounds about fair. That seems realistic. And bugs, you think? Definitely the possibility of some cape problems. For sure. Thor had a lot of cape problems. Someone is not skipping.
He's gone, Katie.
To see him going to be a Wicker Man.
What did you do?
Personally think they are trying to keep up the MCU. Yeah, Miller said that already as well. Yep. Miller said that they're doing more. They're leaning into more synergy with the MCU with their upcoming updates. He said that's why She-Hulk ended up getting delayed. Nope. They stay giving me precision. So only 2 characters this year. We have no idea. All right. We'll try to do the Elite Raid once. See how it works. Tell McGliss coming soon to Jane. They've confirmed Jane. We know from Miller that She-Hulk is supposed to come right after. Can you be level 159 to do the Elite Raid? Not anymore. That was a glitch that let you. Not anymore. You have to be 160. Can we as a community disagree that dropping Wanda and Strange at the start would suck instead of saying, I don't know what you're saying here, but I will agree, and a lot of the community will agree that they definitely should have made Doctor Strange and Wanda characters in this game as part of their original plans. I think that was definitely some very bad planning on their part. What's up, Precision? Like, it's understandable not to be able to predict how every character is going to perform, but I think we can all agree that there was literally no chance that Doctor Strange and Wanda were going to be less popular than Kate Bishop and Miss Marvel. There's absolutely no way. Even though the MCU's been doing all these delays, like, just the fact that having those characters in the game would have gone along, would have just been infinitely better.
Listen close.
What's it?
All the game needs is new enemies and new mission types. A bit more than that, but those are among the basic. Who's going to care about other characters when heavy hitters about to start? A lot of people. Marvel is a pretty big universe, multiverse. A lot of big characters. Yeah, I just sent you an invite, Jeff. And no one even said they had to do them at the start. The fact that they didn't work on them at all as part of their plans was a objectively incorrect decision. What's the Dauntless player base looking like? I have no idea. I haven't played Dauntless in a while. I can check their Steam chart numbers. See how they compare to Avengers. Is Dauntless on stream? Isn't Dauntless on stream? Is Dauntless on even on Steam? No, I don't think Dauntless is on Steam. I played it on PlayStation. Dauntless is an Epic Games. Yeah, so I have no idea what the player base is. Hurry up, Jab. Said Dauntless is way better than Marvel's Avengers. Biggest out in the Xbox store. Alright, you're in. Marvel ain't it. Then to top it off, they gave her purple glowing powers in her TV show. I wonder which MCU skin for her they're going to do. Or I wonder if they're going to do the iconic look. Or the her Captain Marvel cosplay. I don't even think her powers are going to be the main issue. I don't even care about her powers. I think the writing is going to be the main issue. I don't think her powers were interesting to begin with. I definitely understand why they changed their origin story. Marvel is steering very clear of the whole Inhumans thing. Especially since they can now use the mutants. I understand why some people who the 10 people who love Kamala from the comics are mad that she's not going to be able to stretch like Mr. Fantastic, but I think it's fine. I don't think that's going to be the worst part of the show. You hope someone makes a DC version of this game, but obviously way better. They should give Marvel's Avengers to Insomniac. Nah. Marvel's Avengers is his thing. Insomniac should keep working on their own Marvel games. Why does it take us so long? I think Square Enix is working on another Marvel game anyway. Just, without Crystal Dynamics obviously involved. You got PS4 player with us. Did PS4 get even slower?
It is, but somehow biological.
They don't talk about she's gonna be chubby. Body positive.
Whoa, was that a dig at me? It felt like a dig at me.
I think Marvel should have been like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ah, nice of the weather to come out for us.
I do appreciate the ambience.
Let's go.
Single player. They can do multiplayer. Insomniac can do whatever they want. They're like the best studio in the world.
His corruption is spreading fast.
We best make haste to your ancient trap.
Speaking of Insomniac, I saw a screenshot today from someone working on a game, the Wolverine game. Apparently, mocap is about to start. Very exciting. Insomniac carrying PlayStation. Is Insomniac PlayStation owned? Yes. PlayStation made a very smart investment of picking up Insomniac. And that could have been Microsoft. Microsoft could have bought Insomniac. But, you know, Microsoft just loves L's. They can't help themselves.
Looks like we arrived just in time. I gave Okoye a device that will take down the barrier, but only for a short time. You need to give her an opening.
Oh, melt everything. Holy. Another one. Speaking of Marvel's Avengers, they definitely got to patch. They definitely got to patch that Claw Soldier. He's been bugged for a while. Just finished Clash. Thoughts on the skin? It's cool, and it's only $7. What's up, Moon Knight? Congratulations on being added to Fortnite. What's up with these invisible? There we go. They weren't spawning. Saw a screenshot for GTA 6 coming this fall. GTA 6 is coming in like 2020, 2028, 2030. Like, looks like the big guy is not showing up. Working as intended. Reload the checkpoint. The GTA 6 is going to come out right when the PlayStation 6 comes out. finally popped back in. Smash. Just spreading so much status around here. So shove after the serial goes all the way down. Another bug. It's hard to keep up with all the bugs that are going on in this raid.
Come on in. The vibranium's fine.
Oh no. Claw is telling me mound into a bomb. It will wipe Wakanda off the face of the earth.
What's up, Flasher?
To the tram. From there, we will stop Claw.
Fortnite is a trash game. I couldn't agree more. We start the PS5 version of Avengers, it goes straight over to the PS4 version. Guess they really don't want you to play that PS5 version.
Another barrier.
I do not have another way to get through it.
I could not deal. I would hate it if I had to play a PS4 or anything. Mine's is purple.
I can hear you.
I already got the bubble up. That's one. The skin looks good and bad at the same time.
We use close sonic blast against him.
I get that it doesn't appeal to everybody, but I think it looks cool. I didn't think it looked this good in the game, but I thought the cell shading was very well done. Purple. Get out of here, Super Deco. Iron Man down. Running out of time. Looks like we're not gonna get it. All right, let's try this again. They jumped me. Purple. Running low on time again. Alright, at least we got it up. Cut it pretty close there. Alright, we just gotta do it one more time. Only vibranium? No. Only vibranium kills certain enemies. The Echo. They are immune to most damage if you're not hitting them with vibranium. They can take damage, but they're highly resistant.
Bubble up.
So vibranium gear is needed for the raid. Yes, if your team doesn't have vibranium, then you need vibranium.
The barrier's down. Get into the tram now.
There's also a minor artifact that comes from the raid that gives you a vibranium payload if you do range critical attacks. So even if you don't have vibranium equipped, you can still get it. So it's good to have. This a new Hawk? Yep, it's a new Hawk skin.
Not if we have anything to say about it.
Yeah, what I got. Being Avengers sends a sonic buff. Trash.
They line the train tracks.
If we can get to the control room, we can bring the system back online.
And based on a quick diagnostic, the vibranium ore separator in the forge is also not functioning. You must go to both.
Still alive, still alive. The Hawkeye Iron Man can fly. Let me see if I can do it with Hawk. All right, made it across that part. I didn't make it across that part. Oh my god, they cheated me, bro. I was right behind the shade. Almost made it. They cheated me on that last jump. I just have to spawn on the other side. Yeah, at least it's a new Hawk skin. The first one in a year. Are exotics in Wakanda? Yes, the raid rewards exotics, and the raid is in Wakanda. If you're asking if there are exotics in any other place other than the raid in Wakanda, then no. Sadot's been flexing the whole time. I've just been Hawk smashing. That's all. Living my best life. Oh, got the health glitch. But gotta fix that. I mean, they should fix that. We got an easy fix for it. All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
We are through. Game will last for years since they've only put out one character a year. I mean, it's up to Square Enix. As long as they're making money, as long as they're making more money than they're costing Square Enix, then Square Enix can keep it going.
Shuri, you can use white noise to keep the corruption from returning.
I see that CD fixed the source of the Hall skin. Yep. They got the comic wrong yesterday. Iron Man's going back, I assume, because Iron Man can fly.
Between 4 and 6. Get that door.
That skillful stun locking. Well, Iron Man died back there. That's a bad sign.
Charging up the white noise. I got you more anti-metal.
Get Iron Man up. Four missiles at once. I mean, Iron Man can dodge roll in the air multiple times. Just dodge. Dodge, my friend. Dodge like your life depends on it. Door down there.
This door's open.
Alright, since I can't fly, I'll stay here. I gotta throw rocks. Can't even get this one down. Clear out some of these ads.
Leave that one open.
Oh. I got you. Got this one. Screen shake go crazy. As it should.
There is anti-metal outside.
Please clear out these guys. He'd add the Fear Self Hawk skin. Definitely. That one looked amazing. What? Light on.
This was open.
This door is open. Watch the white. You get this. You probably get the skin if it didn't have the whip shirt. It wasn't black below and black white. So you'd get the skin if it was a completely different skin. I feel that.
Clear. I will blast the area.
Hog needs to jump higher. Definitely. Stupid echo. Ain't getting away from me that easy. If this was 1400, it would be a different story. But the fact that this is only 700 credits, I'm like, why not? See how many left. One. It's like just two left.
Full softening.
Can someone get the anti-metal closer to me? All right, we got. He's only 700. Yeah, he's only 700. So I assumed it was going to be epic quality because most of the skins they announced like that are, but they ended up making it. They ended up making it epic instead of exotic. So yeah, it's only 700. that's fine. I think that's more than reasonable. For neuronic, billions, dollar precision, cash. I'll take that power up though. You ever been in a middle raid to have to use the bathroom? Never. I'm a professional. I don't have to use the bathroom until I'm done playing the game. Gamers don't pee, correct. I would definitely play Come Out's That.
Don't be holding your farts too.
I understand the people who fart all the time. Maybe it's an old thing or something you're eating. This is a no fart zone. All right, Divine Shine, appreciate you. Real gamers have toilets on their gaming seats. Real gamers don't use the toilet. That's for amateurs. You take all your bodily fluid and you convert them into toxic energy. That way you never have to use the bathroom when you're gaming. I'm still rocking the World Breaker set. Sure am. Those two new World Breaker perks are fire. Alright, we gotta go up to the top. So all of them spawn. You're full of fart. So they're like following the Disney, the MCU, yeah. There seems to be an emphasis on synergy with the MCU going forward. It was definitely not a coincidence that they had the Jane Foster announcement all ready to go the day after the Thor Love and Thunder trailer came out. It was very much intentional. See about to cash out. Ideally, we'll see how it ends up working out for him. But on paper, it's a good move. Jane Foster is going to get a lot of new fans when that movie comes out. And they're going to be like, oh, I can play Jane Foster in a video game and buy her skins from the movie. Oh, you know, that's the idea.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Real men don't use the bathroom. We drink water. We play the game, then keep drinking water. Watch waterfall videos while playing the game. Exactly. Real gamers have self-control.
This is the ore separator we're looking for.
Corrupted vibranium has clearly
Jane Foster is Thor's lover. That's stuff everybody knows.
into the mine cars.
Did you know that Sam Wilson, the Sam Wilson Captain America, was also hitting that in the comics?
The hydrometallurgy the machine uses should stress the corrupted vibranium enough to be
Sam
destructible without
Sam Wilson was also getting in those mighty guts.
Let's get to work.
What's up, Kyle?
Avengers, hurry! One of you needs to operate the machine from the base.
How are you, my friend? You crapped yourself while playing the Hive? Down bad. So hard to get up here if you can't fly. Hawk's traversal is absolutely unacceptably bad. Like, why is that even here? My favorite Avenger is Wong, the best Avenger. I can't get up there. Hawk's reversal is god tier trash. Look at that. Won't grapple on anything. I'm just going to just illustrate while we're doing this just how bad they designed Hawk's traversal. Down arrow down. They should add your grapple jump idea. They 100% should. Four down. Dear Crystal Dynamics, unfortunately, they are not watching the stream. Not anymore. But I'll pass the message along. Let's see. You're tired of the fighting aim. Got it. Trying down. I didn't even see him. I liked your tweet on Twitter when someone tricked you in the Captain Marvel. Oh. Were you the one that responded to All Father Designs? He actually thought a screen that very obvious Photoshop was the actual leak. Oh, you poor thing. So the game is officially dead? Nope. The game will be officially dead when they no longer are updating the game. Dead games don't get updates. Game is dead when they run out of MCU skins. Well, as soon as they run out of MCU skins, they'll start taking comic skins seriously. Hulk Traversal is really awful. It's horrifically bad. It becomes really clear when you're not in open spaces and when you're in these hallway these chambers and you have to navigate different platforms. Like, it's really awful. I got killed in the shade. One shot. Oh, I got the health glitch. They gotta fix that health glitch. I'm completely frozen. Look at this, bro. Look at this absolute garbage, bro. I'm completely frozen. The new head models glitch. What's the health glitch? It's the glitch that's been happening. If you look at the health bar, every time I say there's a health glitch, if you look at the health bar, it's completely different than it's how it's supposed to be. Whenever your health drops below a certain level, that your health bar doesn't refresh. Working as intended is a feature. All these are features. Your character is locked and can't move. Feature. Your health bar glitches out constantly. Feature. Bro, why is he spamming that attack? Bro, I'm literally mashing L1. I wish you could see how broken this game is right now. I'm literally mashing buttons and they're not even working. Like, I can't do anything. Is it the skin? Because my Hawk was functional before. Thor has higher valor naturally. Hawk should have faster healing. I mean he does. He has rage healing. In addition to the fact that he has healing with his thunderclap. Hey, it's Chuck Norris. I finally got Chuck Norris to sub to me. Dream come true. True Avengers game, hiding behind pillars. This is the Avengers experience we've all been waiting for. I got you, Iron Man. See if I can do this very slow takedown in time. Nope, I got pushed by the spider. And the health glitch is back on. Now I have to fix the health glitch again. I mean, has no kind of health. The problem is a lot of this is just that stupid one-shot mechanic that they put in because they don't know how to do enemy difficulty. So this is just cheap. Every time your health, like if your health goes down a certain amount, you automatically get the health glitch. And if you don't pause the game, which doesn't work like it normally does when you're not playing with other people, then you're much more susceptible to damage. Obviously, Hawkeye should never go down. Unless he accidentally hits the one shot. Have I ever tried not killing any echoes, then forcing Claw to go red so you can zero phrase them? Nope. Never tried. I know I one phased them with Tricks Ridiculous once before they patched the eye thing. Avengers can't even make a functioning health bar. That is correct. What does the shock effect do? It surprises you. Because it's shock. Get it? Shock. Also, I think it makes them more susceptible to crits. You're bad, but what's up with the roadmap? The roadmap is canceled. Instead, they're going to be doing small blog updates. Like the one they did yesterday. No more roadmaps. See enemies spamming one move. Yeah, I noticed that too. This Hunter Echo is just spamming that same yell attack over and over again. So we get nothing? No, you get what I just said we're getting. Instead of a full roadmap, you're going to get updates in the form of blogs like we got yesterday. If you missed yesterday's blog, they revealed that the next patch is patch 2.4. It will focus primarily on rewards for events, improving those rewards. It will also give a path to 175 for solo players. And they tease that the patch after 2.4 is 2.5, which will bring in a new playable hero in the form of Jane Foster. Darnstone of the Bulwark. Oh my god, it's the trash one. They were teasing. I thought it was the vibranium payload.
Come closer. I have something for you to hear.
The non-elite version, if it's not the elite raid, the cap is 160. You can't get gear to increase your power level past 160. You've used Hawkbuster when you were Black Panther. That's a feature of the Hawkbuster. Anybody can use it. If Iron Man instead holds the commands for the Hawkbuster, then it'll just stay on the ground and anybody can just jump into it. If you don't, after patch 2.4, if you can't or don't want to do the raid or the OLT, you'll be able to increase your power level by using the events. Obviously, it's going to take a lot. Obviously, going to take a very long time compared to if you just play the OLT in the raid. But solo players are at least going to have that option. How bad is the raid with randoms? Depends on the skill level of the randoms. Yeah, Kate, go to the back. No, the raid is not hard. It's very poorly designed. But it's not actually hard. It's just a nuisance. It just has a bunch of nuisance stuff. Why? Because your Hawkeye still fly? Depends on what you mean. There are different ways to fly for Hawkeye. Hawkeye has a method of flying where you're just abusing his intrinsic ability. And then there's the flying that everyone has that's related to a Mega Hive glitch where you're getting the traversal animations of other characters. Is Ray gear better than OLT gear? Yeah, Ray gear is awful. The OLT gear is terrible. The only use for the OLT gear, for the most part, is to just use it as a level up fodder. You might get lucky and get a piece that's decent, but most of it's terrible. You want the Jane Foster cancer skin? What do I think of Jane Foster? I generally my thoughts that I gave were that it's better that we're getting a new hero than none at all. And out of the potential heroes that it could have been, Jane Foster is the better choice. Because Thor is powerful and at least she can fly. But we get a story with Jane Foster, not what you think. this is probably going to be like the Spider-Man event. You'll get the character. She'll get some backstory from intel files. Maybe she'll get a cutscene like Spider-Man got, or a slideshow. It's not gonna be like a full operation. Be cool if Thor and Jane could swap hammers. I mean, it's the same. It's probably going to be the same hammer. I don't know what the utility of that would be. It'd be cool if this was Valkyrie Jane instead of, you know, the movie Jane, the mighty Thor Jane with Mjolnir instead of the blades, but. The Xbox player will take whatever. Yeah. The Xbox players have not gotten anything since Black Panther in terms of hero. Alright, someone got to draw their attention away. Don't kill the clones. Lure them away. See if they'll take the bait. Try to make them follow you. Yep, distract them. While we take out Ball right here. Oh, there's not working. Did we get the glitch? Oh, Kate went down.
Clones and party and go upstairs.
Alright, hold up.
Make your move. I'm waiting. Watch out now. Burn at my feet.
Oh my gosh, this stupid stun locking BS, bro.
Go fly above the Panther head.
Who programmed this game and thought this was okay? Like, come on, bro. The same thing that happened to Lejeune. You get hit 8 times in a row, and all your controls are locked. Like, I swear they don't play test. Oh, let me get rid of this one for you at least.
Listen closely.
Yeah, Hawk, one of the strongest characters in Marvel, and just a random human enemy can spin him through the air 8 times in a row. And you can't respond. Like the claw enemies are still here. Where's Claw? Where'd Claw go? Is he invisible? Oh, there he is. Why didn't my health not regen? There he is.
People in the center, but Kate went down, so
Kate went down.
Go back there.
All right, yeah, we keep losing the buff. All right. Why do two people don't need to be in the antimatter room? The person, Kate, is the one person that's designated to be in the antimatter room, but she keeps going down. And if whoever goes down in the antimatter room, everyone else loses the buff. So I'm keeping this clone up here. All right. Let me see if he'll come up. He'll follow me up here. Yeah, there he is. Avengers difficulty. Make it so you can't move. You guys not favor resolve? What are you talking about? Do you not see what's going on here? Clearly, it's not an issue of resolve. I already explained the health glitch. Also, literally, doesn't matter what your resolve is. If you get hit 8 times in a row on plus 10 difficulty, there's nothing you could do. Has nothing to do with your resolve. Resolve doesn't do anything. I'll keep him up here. So you can keep wearing down Claw. Problem is right now Hawkeye is back there to help Kate make sure she doesn't go down. So Iron Man's by himself. So let me add this. Does anyone play Dragon? I have no idea what you're talking about, my friend. What is Dragon? Hulk skin growing on you? It's not bad at all. It's definitely a lot better in game than I thought it was going to be. What's up, LaShawn? Does anyone play Dragon? Can you stop asking about Dragon if you're not going to tell us what it is? He overcharged Hulkbusters with 2 Iron Man. We only have 1 Iron Man, but I think there's a possibility. He's gonna say Dragon these nuts. I mean, I understand making a cringe joke, but can you not like spam? Spamming is very frowned upon in the chat. You're not sharing the status is a bug. Add it to the list. What do you miss? Been working pretty much the whole stream. It's been a mostly Avengers level stream. We just went over how the roadmap is not coming in the beginning. If you want to rewatch the VOD, it's the very beginning. I have the quotes from the devs. But essentially, instead of doing roadmaps, they're just going to be doing smaller blog updates. Let me get rid of him. So the game is dead, basically. As I have to keep reminding people, dead games don't get content updates. That's the exact opposite of what happens when games die. Avengers is officially dead when they say they're no longer updating the game. It's not good for the long-term prospects of the game, you know, in terms of years to come, if they're not comfortable doing 6-month or longer roadmaps. Told y'all there was no roadmap. No, Jay Shockblast told us there was no roadmap because he had actual information. Follow me. He's not following me. There it is. He followed me.
Hey, Kate, you can go up front. I got this.
Bro, come on, bro. Bro, dead game. All right, I will enjoy. Thank you. That was my personal opinion. Well, no, it's you made a statement of fact. You're contrary to what some people seem to believe on the internet. Just because you have an opinion doesn't mean it can't be wrong. If you state an opinion that's framed as a fact and is objectively wrong, then yeah, it's an opinion that you have, but you know, still wrong. Do I think the game will be shutting down eventually? Yes. I don't think the game is going to be lasting for years to come. I mean, it's already made it 2 years. Think you have? Yeah, I definitely have the health glitch. I didn't have a chance to fix it. Did Miller say She-Hulk operation was already done? Yeah. He said they're basically holding it for the show.
Such a beautiful sound. The city screams.
Smash. Oop. Gotta clear some of these echoes. Knocked them off. What's up, Tony Romero? Chillin'. Can you show the bill when I'm done? Sure. This crazy a couple weeks ago, Ryan was talking about the roadmap. Yeah, I think that's been the main problem in terms of pushback. Like I said, like I don't mind that they're pivoting to these smaller updates because it fits in with their limitations. But you got that's something you got to communicate, because you led people to believe for 4 months, more than that, that a full roadmap was coming. And then all of a sudden, the plans completely pivot around and you're doing something different, but you don't tell people that. You tell people have to figure it out by reading Reddit comments or reading Discord comments or by listening to content creators.
Perhaps they should. You made lifelong allies today, Avengers. And I am the queen. So
If they're gonna make that race take forever, only if you don't have like the right team. Obviously, this is the team that I usually run with. This is not the character that I usually run with. If you have 170 plus characters properly optimized, you can run through the raid pretty fast if you don't run into bugs. This Valor and Might. The next character after Jane is She-Hulk. Once it became clear that early 2022 wasn't happening, I'm like, well, something's up. Turned out it was just canceled. So only will go up to 161. For some reason, they really think Hulk needs precision. They're really trying to make precision range Hulk builds happen. All right, guys, I'm signing off. I'll see you guys next time. I still want to stream the Tiny Tina's DLC, but I might do that tomorrow. Thanks for playing. Lejeune, enjoy that new Hawk skin. I'm sure you'll love it. I'm Sadot the Gamer, signing out.